All right, I'm back again like a bad smell. That's what I was working on yesterday. Started working on the electrical, so got the shore power plug all mounted here, and I replaced this one stainless skin here with the smooth that's going to go on the whole bus, just so I could mount this. And I ended up having to put an aluminum backer plate on it here. I was going to just mount it directly to the stainless initially, but it just wasn't rigid enough. That's just a 16 gauge stainless sheet, and so it was just a little bit too wobbly. So right in behind here, right about in here, there's a stainless rib in the in behind there. So this aluminum plate I made up here, this is mounted directly to that, and then this is mounted to the to the plate, so it just stiffens it all up. It took me probably as long to polish that aluminum plate up. It's 1/4 inch aluminum. Took me longer to polish that up than it did to do the rest of it, but I couldn't find half the polishing stuff, so anyways, doesn't matter. It took a while to do. Anyways, so this is a marine type connector. This you guys probably seen these before, so it's not really a big deal, but I'll just show you how it works. Basically, it's a twist lock, twist, pull it out. This closes and it has a rubber seal in there, so when it's sealed up, it's waterproof. And when you put the plug on, see if I can do it with one hand while I'm filming at the same time. Basically, it plugs in, twists, and then this screws on to give you a watertight connection. So there shouldn't be any water going in there. So anyways, that's the and that's 50 amp, 250 volt. So, and then this is 6 gauge 4 wires, so 6/4 AWG power cable. It's a marine cable. It's all waterproof as well, which in a motorhome probably doesn't matter that much, but anyways. So got, like I said before, there's my roll of wire and the breaker panel and all that. So that's what I'm starting on next. And I'm just at the moment I'm going to change out this plug here for this one. Way easier to plug in, unplug all the time with this rather than this one here with the hand, with having the handles on it. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to start mounting the breaker panel and all that onto a box, the inverter, all that fun stuff. I'm in the process of putting together a list of all the things that I would do different. Now, I've never done this before. Built lots of hot rods and custom cars and that kind of stuff, but this is the first time I've ever built anything like this. So while a lot of the techniques and everything are similar or the same, there's always a learning curve, and there's a lot of things that, well, I shouldn't say a lot of things. I've got a list of 4 things so far, that I would do differently. So anyways, I'm going to put together a video one day I'll try and, as I think about it, I think of them, I'm making a list. So I'm going to, once that's done, as whatever I can, I will make that video up and just explain what I would do different and why. So anyways, that'll be sometime in the future, not too long, probably a month or so. Anyhow, time to get at it. Okay, so here's what I've been working on today. This is going to be the electrical panel for, and what I'm going to do is stand it up. It'll be like a wall in this, about a foot in on this second bay here on this driver's side. So right in here, and I'm going to put it up against the back side of this vertical here on each side. Just pull it up against that and bolt it on. I think, that being said, I think I'm going to have to do it in 2 pieces. I can't get it in there in 1 piece, so I'll build it all in 1 piece, and then I'll cut it, you know, wherever, basically in half, and screw the 2 pieces together. I think I'm going to skin it in stainless sheet just to make it look a little better. But so this is the breaker panel here, obviously. Going to give me up to 2 dozen circuits, so that should be plenty. That's the inverter that I got a while back, so that's we mounted on. That thing weighs about 80 pounds. So getting it up into place once this panel is installed is going to be a bit of a challenge, but I'll probably have to put a jack under it and jack it up. But anyways, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Power converter here, 120 to 12 volt there. Then I don't have the automatic transfer switches yet, but there'll be 2 automatic transfer switches side by side here, and that will one for the generator and one for the inverter. So the inverter has an automatic transfer switch in it already, but it's only rated at 40 amps because it's 6 kilowatt inverter. So I guess they just put a 40 amp in it. It's, you know, potential of 50 amps in the bus, so I don't want to overheat that 40 amp inverter. So I mean 40 amp transfer switch. So what I did on my other bus is I just put a second transfer switch in, like a 50 amp transfer switch, and then just ran a line from that to the charger circuit on the inverter, and then when it's on shore power, it's still the battery charger still charges the battery. So anyways, yeah, I guess that's about it. Kind of ran out of steam here today, so I'm done. So that's as far as I got. But yeah, I think what like I say, what I'm going to do is take a piece of, this is 36 inches. So I have some 36-inch stainless. I think I'll just skin it in stainless when all the mock-up and everything is done, and then it'll look a little bit better. And yeah, I got my plug I was working on earlier. Got that all mounted on the power cable here. These finger holes make it a lot easier to plug in and unplug. That was a bit of a challenge to get that in there. This being a marine cable, it's just it's 6 gauge wire as per normal, but the insulation is a little bit thicker than just your standard, I guess, and it just barely fit in the in the opening for the cable to go through. So anyways, I guess that's about it for this time. I'll call that a wrap, or whatever you want to call it.